and you want an outdoor ball, how do you know what type to get?
There's so many options, it's really hard to know where to go.
Because what happens if you buy the wrong ball?
You're stuck with it. This is one of the most unique basketballs. $40 mark. It's where you get the most choice.
It's a test, like using it today. This feels like an indoor ball.
We are the dynamic duo of Gotta Hoop 'em All. And we find out basketball information that costs us money but will cost you nothing.
This is why we rip basketballs over.
Yeah. This is the best basketball I've probably ever had. Our rating is not a reflection of how much fun you'll have, only a reflection of how much fun we have with the basketball. I did, actually.
I'm intrigued.
Brandon Wilson, the model is DRV, the size is a size 7.
I was actually a little surprised. I thought I was going to hate it, but I just disliked it less. It's too bouncy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bounce is extreme. Internal seam or something on the inside busted.
We've been playing for 9 minutes.
Yeah, what a budget ball has. It's a no-frills basketball. So overall, I'm quite disappointed in this basketball. I'm probably going to give it a 2 out of 10.
2?
Yeah, it's only a 2.
Yeah, I'd give it a 2 as well.
Good, it's the NBA Forge Pro. This is as close to the league ball. Yeah, you can't take a leather ball outdoors, but you can take these composite mixed rubber microfiber material ones out.
Have the option, don't even think about it, just get this ball.
Yes. On the bounce, fantastic bounce and feel. It's very predictable, comes back at an even speed.
So much more superior than you'll ever imagine.
Similar to the Jordan Legacy ball. So the Jordan Legacy basketball is a synthetic material. This is where they use different types of materials to try and give the ball a rubber toughness but a leather feel. If you're more serious, you want that leather feel, but if you play outdoors, you want a harder wearing basketball. The difficult part was right here. All these ridges, really mountainous peaks. It was a bit frustrating until it took about a couple of months to just smooth some of these wider edges and deeper grooves out. When you start to wear it down just a little and break it in, it's where I think you get the best value out of it. Here's another one, great size basketball for a 7-year-old. Oh, that was close.
DRV Endure. Advertised as a pure feel cover.
It tried to replicate the pure feel.
But it is 100% rubber. This is a composite rubber, and so is the authentic.
This is from one ball because these are stuck on panels. Got a white panel and a black panel. They're both two different materials. The white one here is very grippy. You can get your fingers onto it. We move over to the black panel.
It's flatter.
It's flatter, it's slippery. These panels come individually and they glue them on.
You know, I did think, because you can only find this ball in Kmart, that this was just like the leftovers, like this is like the seconds.
I think it might be. The mix bag.
This is a part of the DRV series. This is the DRV Endure.
I think they got the name right. And is tarmac?
R500 hard ground.
It's okay to shoot by yourself. Even then, it's not great to practice with because it feels different from every other basketball that ever existed. I'd probably rate it like a solid 2.5.
I wouldn't be caught dead taking this to the courts and having people see me bring it.
But this ball with its channels, low bounce, no channels, high bounce, these two basketballs are like at the absolute opposite end of the spectrum. Too bouncy, not bouncy enough.
You get that for someone who keeps popping the ball?
I would. Crazy colors, awesome design.
This is way better than that ball for just holding it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't judge looks.
Good basketball makes you feel like every shot is going to go in. Every, you know, there's 5 seconds left and you're always going to make the shot because the ball feels good.
So you like a ball Spalding Gold Series.
Had to be straight up fair. The ball we bought was not brand new. We actually got this one second hand. I suspect it was at least 2 years old or older. Impressed it kept its color. It's still looking quite orange. They still sell this ball at Kmart, so you know, every time we go in, I still see it there and think of this review. For us, we probably won't put it in the recommend column. Spalding Gold Series ball, from what we had, was not as good as the authentic. Wilson Authentic Series basketball. This is the full rubber version, specifically designed for outdoor use. Rather difficult to like grip and so on, and it's a little harder to touch on the fingers.
It's a really good ball.
Giving this a high rating, only a 7 out of 10 for a rubber ball. You know the name of the basketball?
Spalding.
Series is called the Art Series. Then what pushed me over the edge for the purchase was that it was a composite ball. I thought that's what I'm looking for. Something I can take indoors and outdoors. This is a setting sun on your hopes and dreams. Yeah, this basketball doesn't have game playing ability. It's a display piece only. It doesn't get my Gotta Hoop 'em All recommend. But for a visual basketball that you want to put behind you, it does get my recommend.
I like it.
Like, I give it 1 point for the visuals, 1 point for the good price.
It's top reviews for the art and
Yeah.
the price for the art, because they could have charged $80 like the Luminous.
Oh, people would have complained.
Is the Wilson Black Luminous. I bought it full price for $79. NBL ball, an indoor-outdoor composite leather ball with the black cover. When I moved to this, it just felt so much lighter. It was easier to throw, but this ball actually felt better than the Spalding. The only downside that we noticed though, it got slippery. With all that said, I would definitely recommend this one, and it just looks so cool. It is an $80 ball, so I don't know how much fun that is worth it. Very, very similar to Wilson Hustle Street Ball. This was the first 3x3 ball that I'd ever used.
Wave triple threat technology.
This is actually the ball that I use all the time now.
We're talking about the Wilson 3x3 FIBA basketball. This ball, I feel like I could put it anywhere and I could still grab it because of all those little grooves and do some great trick moves. And that's what you want to do on a park run, is you really want those ankle breakers. And I think this ball's going to give it to them. Best bit about the wave in every single ridge was that your little finger can catch the ball. Other basketballs slip out of your little finger.
It was very slippery when it was new,
Yeah.
but after you broke it in,
Brand new, these are slippery, but after a while they break in, just like full leather basketball will do. But because of all the little wave ridges, your little finger could now grip the ball as it went out. The little finger caught it, snatch back. So the ridges and grooves and wave technology of the ball is sensational.
is this the one you found in the trash?
No, that's a different one. ZI/O XL indoor-outdoor ball. Basketball says to have a cushioned layer underneath.
You can make like a jacket out of this, like a fur rug.
What has happened here? This would have been a microfiber coating.
Composite cover, it's soft and slightly tacky, making the ball easy to palm.
A cushioned layer. Who knows, maybe in its heyday it was like a 4 out of 5. It's a pretty impressive basketball.
If you were going shopping for an outdoor ball, you would be quite shocked, I think, to think that these two could possibly be sitting next to each other for the exact same purpose, outdoor use.
I could just feel on that first bounce, that was the good one.
Might be the ball, eh?
Same brand, Spalding. I bounced them all and I've picked green and orange. Same series highlight. I've already whittled it down to the one I want to play with.
You whittled?
Yep.
It's got an innovative cover.
I don't know, the cover's pretty average.
Match playing footy.
The annoying bit about the innovative design is that when you go to put your fingers in the cross section here, there's nothing to put your fingers into.
This is why we rip basketballs open.
Yes! Do you reckon the fashion will ever catch on?
It must. Anything looks cool with a Jordan logo.
Here's the most interesting thing about the marble basketball. This is its big selling point. Printed with our Spalding color-infused technology, meaning no two balls are the same.
That one looks better.
Well,
look how much paint there's on it.
You know, well, that's what I mean, they're all unique.
Good 7.5 out of 10. I think this is a fantastic outdoor basketball.
For $40, I'd say it's not a good deal. Pro versus authentic. they're so similar.
This is the ball we're going to play with.
Yes.
This is the Wilson DRV Pro.
It stands for drive, the drive that a player has. For me, this is at the minimum level of playability.
So how does this perform on an indoor surface?
Oh, it would not go in the rim. I can't tell if I had a bad shooting day. Every time it hit the rim, it really had some rebound force.
Distance for $1, this one. Bounce for your buck, this one.
Yeah.
So it looks like Hart does heaps of stuff. They provide backboards, basketball stands, and a whole bunch of different types of basketballs. Look, high quality nylon wound rubber ball. Yeah, grippy surface. I would actually say the grip was actually quite sticky. Hart basketballs start at $10.90 for the Hart street ball. And then they got the Hart fat basketball, FAT, because it's got these massive wide channels. They could give you worse, that's for sure. I'd give it a 4. It's like a tire track.
Yes, now that if you put a hole in it with a nail, the gel's supposed to fill the hole, harden up, so you can still play with it. Yeah. So Tarmacs or Decathlon, I think, all over the world. Or probably too bouncy, like a weird touch on the feel.
It's just the design that's letting them down.
You start putting that combination together, it's very hard to play with this basketball.
It is a very cool WNBA replica basketball. First thing I noticed about it was the tack skin. New cushion layer offers ultimate grip. Actually pretty cool. I can honestly tell you that it's worth the money. I would rate it a 8 out of 10. Floods, a lake river, spin down a drain. The Authentic series is brilliant. What ball have you bought? And please leave us some information in the comments of this video right now. I'm actually really interested to see what you ended up getting and what you think of what you got. I like them all in different ways. There's like 3 different children, all have different qualities.
Yeah.
They're all a bit of a letdown.
Okay, this is Gotta Hoop 'em All. Signing off.
Slightly disappointed.
Gotta go to Gotta Hoop 'em All.
Because you gotta have a ball.
This is probably the greatest basketball haul.
Black Friday hit us this month.
Let's crack this one open. I even wrapped it.
The best one.
Because of the cyber sale from Wilson and being such a good deal, we decided to go all in.
Oh,
The ball haul. We were able to get an entire box.
we bought 9. We bought 9.